What's going on, guys? How you guys doing? It has been a minute, man. It has been a minute since I got on here, man, and done a little Q&A. It's a little bored tonight. I said, let me see how my people are doing. A little random, you know what I'm saying? But we're definitely going to get on here. There's been a lot of stuff going on in boxing. So we can tap into all that stuff, man. First and foremost, man, I just want to say what's up to the people who are in here early. So we got my man John Garcia. What's going on, champ, man? How you doing? We got my guy Edward Parino. Edward, man, what's going on, champ? How are you, man? Listen, we've been busy. Obviously, a lot of stuff going on right now, man. Obviously, we had the Raymond Ford fight over in Saudi Arabia that unfortunately didn't go our way. But it was a close fight. It was a split decision loss that we took. Kind of gutted about that, right? Nobody likes losing, but it is what it is. They had two judges had it for Nick Ball. One judge had it for Raymond Ford. A lot of people saw it how they saw it, so it is what it is. And obviously, man, we're working on a new gym. So I will be opening a gym this summer, hopefully sometime around August. It should be finished. It's going to be a dope spot, a spot that you guys can come out to and check out if you're ever in the New Jersey area. If you live in New Jersey, you're going to be obviously able to come through. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. You're going to have myself. You're going to have Fast Eddie Chambers, man. We're going to be running some real dope programs out of that facility for everybody. You know what I mean? Whether you've been boxing for years, professional fighters, I should say, amateurs, beginners, women, children, elderly people, it does not matter. It's going to be a one-size-fits-all facility. We'll be doing seminars out of there. People will be able to fly out for the weekend and do weekend seminars, man. We're going to go crazy with the space, and we're definitely going to do a lot of monumental things, man. Super excited about that. And of course, man, we got a lot of news going on, man. So there's a lot of stuff that we could talk about. We could talk about boxing techniques tonight. We could talk about recent events. You know what I mean? We could talk about it all. As long as you don't get too goofy and say nothing stupid, your question to get answered. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, man, see what's going on with anybody. We got my man. What's going on, champ? I'm gonna call you champ. You feel me? Do you cave your knee in when throwing the hook, more like a side to side, aka inside? Not sure what you mean about cave your knee in, but when you're throwing the hook, obviously your knees are gonna be bent. For the most part, both knees are gonna slightly bend, and then you're gonna go ahead and bring back that hook. You know what I mean? Me personally, I like to put that weight over the lead leg, bring the hook. However, if I'm setting up a right hand, you know what I mean? We'll go ahead and we'll throw a 1-3-2, right? We'll go ahead and we'll just shoot the hook from right there, where it's just kind of just a short shot. However, your knees are bent. Your knees are bent. You're sitting down on the shot. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't cave my knee in, but the knees are bent for sure. A lot of people asking about Ray. How's Raymond Ford? Raymond's in good spirits, man. Raymond will be good. What's next for Ray? Not sure. Can't answer that question. One thing for sure that I do know is 130 pounds is where he wants to go, where I'm sure he's going to go. So we'll see what's in the future for Raymond, man. You know what I mean? Raymond's a fantastic fighter. He'll be all right. Sean Breezy, man. What's going on, Sean? Big shout out to Sean, man. He went ahead and messaged me yesterday and grabbed some of my courses, man. He's been a supporter for a long time, man. Big shout out to Sean, man. You know what I mean? I appreciate you. Also, another supporter of my courses and my community, man. Jimmy Jones, what's going on, my boy? I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you guys' support over the years, man. You know, we've been doing this a long time. You know what I'm saying? We got, Finishing Dre. Finishing Dur? Yo, bro, you got to fix your last name. Finishing Dur. All right, Dre Day. I see you, my boy. What up, coach? I'm chilling, man. My man Dominic said, y'all got robbed. Hey, man, everybody got their own perspective. You know what I mean? Some people thought he got robbed. Some people thought it was close. Some people thought Nick won. Hey, man, however you saw it, I'm cool with it. You feel me? Yo, my boy, Mr. Special Feature. What's up, Coach Anthony, man? Salute to you, my brother. I appreciate you, man. Derek Bailey, what's going on, my guy, man? How are you? How you doing? UTF, man. Hope all is well, man. Yeah, thank you, brother. I hope all is well with you, man. Can an orthodox boxer be southpaw? So no, basically a southpaw and an orthodox are the two stance in boxing. Typically, a lefty would be southpaw and a righty would be orthodox. However, you have converted southpaws and converted orthodox guys that were taught to fight with their dominant hand in the lead side. But for the most part, man, a righty will fight as a orthodox and a lefty will fight as a southpaw. Laugh out loud, Ryan Garcia retirement. Yeah, right. Yo, so what's your opinions on that, man? A lot of people have their opinions, man. What's your opinions, man, on this Ryan Garcia situation? I saw it yesterday. It's kind of crazy. I can't believe that it got overturned, but it did. So what's your opinions on that, guys? Rattel, hey coach, how are you, champ? Jimmy started going to a local gym recently. They're really impressed with my technical skills. Told him it was all due to Coach Anthony. Look at that, man. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. Jimmy, man, got some nice technique, man. Has posted videos in the community. Yeah, man, you guys can learn some of this stuff at home. I always recommend that guys go to a gym if you want to go ahead and take things to the next level. Even though I sell courses, um, you know, I always tell guys, man, if you could find a gym with a good teacher, a good trainer, definitely go to the gym and get hands on. You know what I mean? Because you want that person in front of you, that person who's going to constantly tell you like what to do, you know what I mean, what you're doing wrong, you know what I mean, stuff like that. However, not everybody has that opportunity. And not only that, sometimes when people go to the gym, they want extra attention that they can't get from the trainer for whatever reason, right? Like sometimes trainers got a lot of fighters, so they can't give you the attention you want. Sometimes trainers charge personal training fees if you want personal attention, and that can cost up to 150, 100, anywhere from $50 to $200 an hour, depending on who's the trainer, what area you're located in. You feel me? And that can get real expensive, right? Like let's just say, example, let's just say you did two personal training sessions a week at $50 a pop. It's pretty cheap for a boxing coach to charge $50. However, that's $100 a week. That adds up to $400 a month, right? And you can literally get my master boxing bundle with 16 courses for less than $400 a month, 100%. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of the times people want that extra information. People want to be able to, study a little bit more. All you got to do is grab the courses. You can watch it on your free time. You can study it. You can put a laptop up. You know what I'm saying? Shadow box, copy me and Eddie all over it, explaining it detail by detail. So for guys like Jimmy who's taking advantage of the courses, you can learn that way. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's the only way to learn. I'm not saying it's the one way you should learn. I'm saying it is a supplementation for people out there who want more information. And sometimes that information, man, you can't get it from your coaches, even at the gym you're at. I can't tell you how many times I've had people message me and say, yo, I've learned more off your courses than I have at my gym. And I've been at my gym for 2 years. And the reason for that is either the trainer isn't qualified, or two, the trainer is super busy, or three, the trainer is expensive. And it costs money, man. You know what I mean? This isn't the old days where guys will just train you for free. Like guys want to make money for their skills. So, you know, listen, in the description, I got a bunch of stuff, man. If you guys want, we'll talk about that later, man. But I got all types of deals going on right now for anybody who's interested. I think Garcia should have been suspended for at least 2 years. I mean, listen, man, a lot of people are upset, um, about Garcia getting caught on the ostarine. A lot of people feel that he didn't even have enough ostarine in his system to pose any difference in the fight. However, the New York State Athletic Commission, they made a ruling, and that's the ruling. And unfortunately, man, for Garcia, you had it in your system. And we all know that if you have something in your system like that, it's not good. So it's crazy, man. It sucks for him because, he really put on a clinic that night. And now he doesn't get it on his record. But, we saw what we saw. And at the end of the day, it's like, do we blame the ostarine? I don't know. It's a real unfortunate situation for both guys. You know what I'm saying? For Ryan Garcia, you know what I'm saying? If you're cheating, then great. I'm glad what happened to you happened to you. If you're not cheating, then it's kind of unfortunate. And then if you're Devin Haney, you know what I'm saying? If he was cheating, that sucks that you fought him. You know what I'm saying? And had to go through that and risk your life. And if he wasn't cheating, people are always gonna look at you and say, "Yo, like we saw what happened that night, right?" So it's just it sucks. The whole situation sucks, all across the board. But nobody wants. There's no tolerance for cheating in boxing, and I hope what that does is it prevents future cheaters, so they know, like, damn, bro, if you get caught, bro, you're gonna get fined big money, and you're gonna get suspended, and it's not even gonna go on your record. You feel me? So, what it does is it lays the law down for the future. And hopefully a lot of these new guys and these future guys out there, they can learn from this situation and say, I'm not going to cheat. And I'm not accusing Ryan of cheating because I don't know if he cheated. I can't accuse a man of something that I don't know. All I know is that it was in your system when they tested you and you got some explaining to do. You feel me? And for anybody else who's cheating in the game, now they got to think about it. You feel me? Because not everybody's going to let you slide. You feel me? And some people are going to push the envelope. And that's what Devin Haney did. Devin Haney and his team, I should say. Mario, what's going on, champ? El Futuro, what up, coach? Oh, bro, how you doing, man? Long time no see. How you doing, man? I think I just seen something real quick. Hold on, man. When you give me a super chat, man, I gotta advance and go to the super chat. Drop 16 TV, man. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Do you train heavyweights and lighter weight classes the same? You know what? The truth is, yes, in a sense that I focus on the fundamentals. So I don't train them any differently. I just understand that the heavier fighter, has to fight at a different speed, a different pace, and a different kind of a risk factor. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really train them differently though. Like I still focus on the fundamentals. We focus on strategy, whatever needs to be done, whatever corrections need to get made. You see what I'm saying? If you're throwing your hook in a way where I think we can improve the form, we're going to focus on that. If I feel like we can improve your right hand, I'm going to focus on that. If I feel like your defense needs to improve, we're going to focus on that. And depending on your athletic ability will depend on how I focus on defense. Some guys are better at slipping. Some guys are better at blocking. Some guys got better footwork. Some guys aren't the best at footwork. So you got to work with what you have. But for the most part, no, I do not train heavyweights differently. What I do is I focus on what needs to get taught. So, example, the best way I could put it to you is I teach what I see. And what I mean by that is what I see that needs to be corrected is what I focus on. And what I see what's good, we build on. And that's basically all it is. That's the secret. That's the secret sauce. You feel me? Like, I don't have a playbook. I don't go into the playbook and go, let me read this book. Today, we're going to do heavyweight curriculum day. I don't do it like that. I say to myself, your jab needs to get better. So I focus on your jab. Yo, your right hand needs to be improved. Focus on that. Maybe your conditioning needs to improve. We focus on that. Maybe your strength needs to improve. We focus on that. Maybe your tolerance for fighting in the pocket needs to improve. We focus on that. So that's really what it is, bro. We focus on what needs to be focused on. I hope that helps. Would you agree that rolling is the least used for head movement and that slipping and stepping and ducking and pulling away are more common? No, I wouldn't agree with that. I would agree that you use whatever tools needed. So, I mean, if somebody's utilizing the jab, I mean, then obviously you're going to focus on stepping back, catching the shot, and slipping. If somebody's throwing a right hand, same thing. You might circle away and roll under. I mean, and slip, but someone shooting a hook, you're going to roll under. So it depends what kind of opponent you have in front of you. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if somebody's throwing a lot of hooks and stuff, then yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe rolling under is least used because people aren't throwing hooks more than jabs. You feel what I'm saying? So people are usually throwing their straight punches more than the looping punches for the most part when you're fighting a quality guy. So when you're dealing with the straight punches, you're going to be using more footwork, more blocking, and more slipping because the punches are straight. But when the punches start coming around, hooks and overhands, you got to roll under. So, it just depends what kind of fighter you're dealing with. You know what I mean? And also, if you're doing too much rolling, you're out of position a lot of the times. Like, you want to kind of keep yourself in position. So, for me, catching shots is a great defensive tool when you add some strategic slipping into strategic rolling because you're always in position to counter. Where if you're constantly moving your head, you're going to be kind of like a bobble doll. You feel what I'm saying? Like you're just moving your head, right? But if I'm in position and you shoot a hook at me, I catch, I shoot. I catch, I shoot. I catch, I shoot over, or I step back. You know what I mean? Or I slip. You know what I mean? But then a hook comes and I roll. Or maybe I'm in a shoulder roll and I shoulder roll and I drop. And then I turn and then I reset. You see what I'm saying? So it just depends. But for the most part, you want to keep yourself in position to counter. So yeah, I guess you're right. I never thought of it that deeply because for me, rolling under shots, and when I say rolling under, I mean bobbing and weaving because some guys who might say rolling might assume that you're talking about a shoulder roll. But when I mean rolling under, I mean the letter U. You're only doing it when, looping shots are coming. And you're not doing it all the time because I can catch that shot. I can catch that shot. I can shoulder roll that shot. I can drop under that shot. There's so many things I could do. So, yeah, I guess you're somewhat right. But for the most part, I just say use the tools, use all of them, and for the most part, try to keep yourself in position for the counter punch. Because if you all the defensive moves in the world are great, but if you're not in position to counter, that's the problem, right? Like we always want to be able to counter off the defense as much as possible. Sometimes you just don't want to get hit. But for the most part, if we can make you miss and make you pay, that's the key. But yo, good point, man. Good comment. Oh, and guys, man, press the like button, man. If you think this can help somebody, share the channel. You know what I'm saying, man? I'm trying to get back online, man, and focus on you guys a little bit more, man. You know what I mean? I really want to start taking the online stuff, the Q&As, all that stuff more often, help you guys answer your questions, give you guys pointers, come out with different topics and stuff like that. So something I definitely want to push. Again, we're opening a gym here in New Jersey, hopefully midsummer. That is the goal. You see what I'm saying? In the meantime, though, guys, You got my YouTube channel. You got CoachAnthonyBoxing.com. The Q&As, my Instagram, Coach Anthony, man. This is going to be a lot of ways for you guys to deal with me, man. So let's take advantage of that stuff, man. Hey, Coach, big fan of your page. You helped me a lot in my first fight last week. I was binge watching your videos, laugh out loud. But my question to you is, if they fight, who wins, Canelo or Crawford, man? I've answered this question quite a few times. I would not be surprised if Crawford won is my answer. I would not be surprised if Crawford won. However, I'm not saying he will win. Canelo is a fantastic fighter. He's a big fighter. But I like a fighter with a good jab. I like a fighter with good skills. And I like a fighter who can switch both stance, and a guy who's strong. Crawford is strong. He's 147, but he ain't no weak guy. He's a strong guy. And he's game. And he knows how to win. And it would be very interesting, him and Canelo. It would be very, very interesting. You know what I mean? I can't put my money on either guy right away. I'd have to think a little bit deeper through this. I would not be surprised if either guy won. Put it that way. I would not be surprised if either guy won. But fantastic fight. And honestly, I would love to see it. Arguably, I would rather watch that than Canelo versus Benavidez. I know a lot of guys want to watch Canelo and Benavidez. Me personally, I would enjoy Canelo Crawford more. What's up, big dog? Western, what's going on, champ? T. Monroe, what's up, my brother? Coach, what do they mean when don't telegraph your punches? Don't telegraph your punches mean don't load up. You know what I mean? Don't load up. Don't show what you're doing before you're going to do it. You know what I mean? Like if I'm shooting a hook, bang, that's how I'm going to shoot the hook, right? But if you go like this and then throw the hook, right, you can see that the hook's coming. But if you're a little bit quicker about it, you know what I mean? I'm standing right there, bang, I catch you, bang, I catch you, as opposed to me going, you see what I'm saying? Or I'm going to hit you, right? I could just be like, boom, boom. I just let the two-piece go, boom, boom. You know what I mean? So it's less telegraph. If I pop a jab, pop, as opposed to be going, pop. You see what I'm saying? Those telegraphing is just showing what you're going to do before you do it. You know what I mean? How do I get better at head movement, man? By practicing shadow boxing, working defensive drills, learning, you know what I'm saying? Working the double M bag, working the maze bag where you could just slip shots and roll under, the one that Mike Tyson was famous for back in the day, going under those. You feel me? Like practicing. That's how you improve, basically practicing, but knowing what to practice. That's the key, right? Like, you can practice all you want, but you have to know what to practice. That's where my courses come in. If you don't want to invest in my courses, that's where finding a boxing gym and paying a trainer to train you comes in. You see what I'm saying? But you have to work on the right skills, and eventually, you know what I'm saying, you'll improve your head movement. What's your thoughts on using framing / form on the inside? Do you teach it? Yeah, I like it to create space. If I'm in the pocket, I can create some space with it. You know what I'm saying? You just can't do it. You'll get in trouble if you keep doing it. So you got to know how to do it. But it's okay. You can use it to create space. What fundamental skills do you think Gervonta Davis poses that separates him from other fighters? I think he's a complete fighter. I think Gervonta Davis is the most complete fighter in that division. And I say that in a way where he can box, he can punch, he has speed, he has defense, he has the ability to box from the outside. He can go in the pocket, he'll come get you. He's a finisher. He's a total fighter. Now, he does have mental lapses, like he gives away rounds. He has fantastic punching power, so I understand why he believes in it. However, I think he over believes in his power to the point where he may give away too many rounds against certain kind of fighters, and he may lose a decision. But as far as being the complete fighter, the guy who could do it all, Gervonta Davis, in my opinion, could do it all. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm saying he could beat everybody. Me saying he's a complete fighter does not mean I'm saying he could beat everybody. So please understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is he can do everything, right? Where other fighters, like a Shakur Stevenson, let's use him as an example. I think Shakur Stevenson could do everything to a degree. However, he has not shown punching power. He has not shown that he's a killer. He hasn't shown those things, right? He has shown in spots that he can go in the pocket. He can box from the outside. And he's got fantastic footwork and great reaction and great defense. But he doesn't have all of it. But what he does do that's fantastic is better than most people, right? Like his outside game, his defense, his patience, his will to win, his will to stick to a game plan is probably better than Gervonta Davis. And he could probably beat Gervonta Davis with those attributes. But Gervonta Davis can do it all. His problem is he's 5'5". You see what I'm saying? And against a good, tall, lanky fighter who's quick on his feet, who could box real good, who's really patient like a Shakur, he might have a problem. He may run into some issues with other fighters as well. I don't know. His problem is his size, pause. But complete-wise, skill-wise, dog-wise, power-wise, speed-wise, come on, man. Gervonta got it all. OG Bar Beast, man. Let's go. Tapping in, my brother. Yes, sir. Best answer to a cross. I mean, you can slip the cross, come back with a hook. You can catch the cross, come back with a cross. You can shoulder roll the cross, come back with an uppercut or a cross. You know what I'm saying? You could drop back and throw a check hook over a cross. You got a lot of options. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you. Gym in New Jersey. We're going to be in Florence, New Jersey. So that's like central New Jersey, man. A little bit south of Trenton. A little bit north of Cherry Hill. So we're going to be like central Jersey. We got a super chat, man. Big shout out to Edward. Thank you for the super chat. My nephew is 13 in USA boxing. He's 105 pounds. Fights at 130. What's effective at that level? What is effective jab counters at this level? They look like headhunters. I mean, listen, man. The main thing right now when you're fighting at 105 pounds. Oh, okay, not 130. I'm sorry, a minute 30. Okay, so I got a lot of experience with that. If you guys don't know, I used to train a lot of kids, and a lot of the kids that I fought, they fought nationally, and they fought minutes, 1 minute fights, minute 30. And besides teaching them the skills, the main thing is just making sure they let their hands go, man. It's pretty self-explanatory, man. You got 1 minute and 30 seconds. You need to sprint. It's a sprint. It's an upper body sprint. You know what I'm saying? You're letting your hands go, and you're trying your best to use as many defensive and offensive techniques that you learn from your gym or your coach in 1 minute and 30 seconds. You feel me? So it really comes down to conditioning. You know, you got to be in great condition. You know what I mean? So they can let their hands go. And of course, man, the more skills he has, the more he can slow it down. You know, like if he's really skillful, he can actually slow the fight down to his favor and to his benefit. However, if, you know, he's not the most slickest, skillful kid, then he's got to overwork. He got to outwork his opponent. You know what I mean? So I don't know his skill set. You know what I mean? But for the most part, man, get that kid in top shape, or make sure that he's in good shape. He's sprinting. He's conditioning. He's doing his heavy bag work. He's sparring. He's letting his hands go. He's not trying to fight like a pro. He's just being active. And he'll be fine. Hey, coach, what's the best equipment to train by yourself? A jump rope and a heavy bag, champ. A jump rope and a heavy bag. You got access to a speed bag, but you definitely need a jump rope and a heavy bag, a mirror so you can look at yourself shadow box. You don't really need the jump rope. You don't have to jump rope, but I think it helps. So yeah, definitely a heavy bag though. You need something to hit. How often do you have your fighters spar inside or and outside of fight camps? How often do you have your fighters spar inside and outside of fight camps? Not sure what you mean about inside or outside of fight camps. Can you elaborate a little bit more? I just want to make sure I answer this question correctly. Like, are you saying how many, like, like when they're not training for a fight, how often I have them spar, and when they're training for a fight? I'm assuming that's what you're asking, but just clarify. Well, I don't know. I don't know if you heard me, man, but I'm just gonna answer this question. Um, I think when you're getting ready for a fight, it's good to get at least 2 days a week of sparring, bare minimum, 3 days if you're lucky. And it also depends on the quality of sparring. And then off camp, when you're not getting ready for a fight, you spar whenever the sparring, whenever you feel like you're up for it. You know what I mean? As long as you're in the gym working out, if you want to get a few rounds in, I'm cool with that. But if you got an actual fight, man, we try to structure 2 to 3 days a week. You know what I mean? And maybe only two certain weeks, maybe three other weeks, just depending on the quality of the work, how many rounds you did, how hard the work was, what kind of competition you dealt with. You feel me? So those type of things. All those things get monitored and those things get tweaked in camp. But I'd say 2 to 3 times, like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday seems to be the most common approach that works the best. Okay, Mario. So are you a coach, Mario? You may bring some Russian guys on me. Thank you, coach. Are you a coach and you got some fighters? My son is 10 and he fights his first fight next month, and he is training and sparring since he was 5. He was nervous about the crowd. Any advice I can give him? My son is 10. His first fight is next month. He has been training and sparring since he was 5. He's more nervous about the crowd. Any advice I can give him? Tell him to have fun. Tell him to have fun. Tell him you love him. Tell him you believe in him. Tell him that he's ready for this. Tell him to have fun, and don't worry about nothing. Just go out there, believe in yourself, and go have fun, man. Too many people, they treat this boxing shit too serious, even though it is serious. But it takes the fun away, and part of this is supposed to be fun. You're supposed to enjoy this. You know what I mean? So obviously he's gonna be nervous, and there's no way you can talk him out of that. He's gonna have to go through it. You know what I mean? Some things in life you just gotta go through, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just what it is. You just got to go through it. We could have you read a whole book on it. It don't matter. You got to go through it. And boxing is one of those things, fighting in front of a crowd, dealing with somebody who's trying to whoop your ass, losing, winning. These are all things we have to go through in order for us to truly understand it. And he's 10 years old, so he's learning at a very young age. He'll be fine. You know what I mean? Good luck to him, man. What it do, Coach Ant? Yes, sir, man. I'm right here, man. So listen, couple of things. So for the people in here, man, who've been asking me basic beginner boxing questions, right? Like a lot of guys in here just asking me simple stuff like what's telegraphing was a question that we got not too long ago. You know, basic techniques like how do you throw a hook? Do you drop your feet? Stuff like that, man. Listen, you guys know that I got a beginner boxing bundle, which gives you Build you from the ground up 1.0, 2.0, footwork drills, and a vintage course, I believe, is in there as well. And those I've sold them all for $300 each. You know what I mean? And since they've been out so long, and I want to get this information to as much people, man, I'm selling all three courses right now with access to my private community for $47. You see what I'm saying? So that's something right now that I'm gonna go ahead and drop. I got all this stuff in the description of this video, but I'm gonna go ahead and just drop that in the chat. If anybody's interested in that, man, this is the perfect place for you guys to start. Okay, and it's right there in the chat. It's $47. I don't know if that link works in the chat. Can somebody confirm if this link works in the chat before I drop more links? But if it doesn't work in the chat, you can also go to my description, and my description got all this information. Just let me know. Can one person kindly click that link and say, Coach, it works in the chat, or somebody say the link doesn't work? I don't know. I've never dropped a link like this in the chat before. Let me go ahead and answer my boy. Are you a fan of the cross block? I mean, yeah, watching the old school guys do it, and but it doesn't get taught like that anymore. So, and also, man, I'm a fan of the guys who were good at it back in the day, but I'm not necessarily a fan of teaching it. I don't teach it. You see what I'm saying? Though I do see it can be effective in certain situations, you know what I mean? Because it kind of could work off the shoulder roll, right? Like I'm here and then I can go here. You know what I mean? And there's things you could definitely do, you know what I'm saying, from being here. You definitely could do certain things. Like you could catch the uppercut, boom, and then I could shoot the hook off of it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's basically the method right there. Boom, and then you can go boom. It all goes together. You know what I mean? The hook comes, you catch the hook on the elbows. I don't teach it because it's not something that I was taught and not something that I've ever used. So since I never used it myself, I never taught it, I never seen nobody do it in my experience, and I've been in 11 world championship camps and corners and worked with some good fighters. Not saying that it can't work, because it can. It's been proven that it can. However, I just think you're dealing with a lot of drawbacks from it. You can get hit with a lot of jabs, right hands, your timing is off. Because there's holes there, you know what I mean? This is a lot easier, a lot more reliable than this, in my opinion. You know what I mean? This is a lot more reliable. I can catch. Everything's up the center. I can punch easily. It's a much more reliable defense. This right here is a little bit more advanced. However, I understand it much more, and I believe it's more reliable as well. So I'm more about reliability. But am I a fan of it? For the guys who were great at it, you know what I mean? The Archie Moores of the world and the Ken Nortons and them type of guys, the Joe Frazier's, those guys who use that type of style. Hey man, it was fun to watch those guys do it. However, I definitely don't teach it. I'm not gonna make believe I teach it. I see a lot of people out there making believe that they teach this stuff, but you got to be able to do this shit in a fight if you're gonna teach it. You feel what I'm saying? And I haven't seen no fighters as of recently be able to do it and pull it off successfully at a world-class level. Okay, thank you so much for clarifying that work. So guys, yeah, man, you guys get 3 courses there. The beginner box and bundle, $47 for 3 courses, y'all. Plus access to my private community. Okay, plus access to my private community that I'm about to get real more active on. Give me 1 second, real quick. I'm coming right back, y'all. I just wanna do something real quick. My bad, y'all. My bad. I'm here with y'all though. Y'all can keep the questions coming because I'm gonna answer them. All right, here we go. All right, my man. My man. Okay, we got something going right here. All right, I'm back, y'all. I am back. I am back. All right, so yeah, real quick. I always gotta do this every so often, y'all. You know, I gotta promote my shit. All right, and I gotta show you guys a little something real quick. So we got the CA boxing community. As you can see, we got people in here. It was really a university, CA Boxing University. About to get real active on here, but we got people in here showing their skills. So like for a lot of you guys out there who want me to take a look at your skills, right? Because some of you guys might be just starting out and you're not sure if you're doing shit right. Well, guess what? You guys can join this shit, you know what I mean? And you guys can go ahead and guys are posting training videos of themselves. Look, people's posting sparring, fights. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look, somebody got me. Somebody took a picture of me with Raymond in the back. You got other guys working on the double M bag. You feel me? It's just coaches working with their clients. You know what I mean? My boy right here working on something. Let's check him out real quick. Look, he's asking for tips to improve. Working on his triple jab. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Not bad. So you see what I'm saying? So looks pretty good. I see something that he could have fixed right there. But not bad. You know what I mean? My other boy working his jab right here. So look, guys, this gets included for free when you pay the $47, or if you get any of my bundles. All right. So this is just so y'all can see behind the hood real quick. See, under the hood, I should say, that this is a live community. There's a lot going on already. Man, what the hell, man? My bad. But yeah, there's a lot going on. My boy Brian right here working on his uppercuts. Again, these are guys very little experience, guys. Some guys do got a lot more experience. Other guys are beginners. This is for all levels. Okay, so again, I'm pretty much done sharing that. You guys get the gist of it. Okay, but that's something that's included when you get any of my bundles. That alone I could charge for, but I'm not charging for that. Yo, coach, man, how does my hook look? You throw it in the community. As opposed to just asking me a question on the Q&A and expecting me to visualize it, I can actually see it and give you some feedback right there. Sometimes I don't get a chance to feedback it at the earliest convenience, but I do get it. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, I do make my rounds and I make sure that I answer all the questions. And of course, you can work with me directly. I'm not taking any mentorship students right now online. That's really the easiest way to deal with me at the moment. I do got a few mentorship students I deal with, but right now I capped it. Yeah, man, it's really a no-brainer, y'all. So if you want to go ahead and take advantage of that, you definitely could do that. I also got the 150 killer combo bundle. You know what I'm saying? I got the master boxing bundle. You feel what I'm saying? I got the defensive wizard. This is another one. I'm gonna drop the defensive wizard right here. This one's only $67, and this gives you defensive principles 101, and this also gives you the Philly shell system. A lot of y'all like to ask questions about the shoulder roll, the Philly shell. Made this course a long time ago, and I made that and defensive principles 101, which is the fundamentals of just defense, basic defense, blocking, slipping, rolling, all the ways to do it. $67 for 2 courses, plus access to the community. I mean, oh, and it comes with the ebook, y'all. My bad. I forgot about the free ebook that comes with it. You feel me? Like, I'm basically giving this shit away. And the reason why I'm doing this so cheap right now, I'm about to open a gym. I'm about to rebrand everything. So all the stuff that I've had out for the last decade, I'm giving it away right now. Super cheap, guys. Okay? So you guys can definitely take advantage of that stuff right now. And also, for the people out there who want all 16 courses, okay, you can get that right now for basically over 90% off. And I'm going to drop that link in here, and that's the Master Boxing Bundle. And that gives you all 16 courses, okay, access to the community, the whole nine. And for the people who buy the Master Boxing Bundle, I got you. I got everybody's information who bought everything from me, but I know the people who bought the Master Boxing Bundle, and I got something special for everybody who's decided to invest in all my courses. I got something super special for you guys when I open up my gym. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely something for the people who invested a little bit more with me. You guys are going to get something super cool, and I got to open the gym first for that. So that's just some stuff right there for you guys to get started on the online stuff, man. Let me go ahead and go through some more of these questions real quick. All right, I'm done with my infomercial for a second, but hopefully somebody in here takes advantage of this. You know what I mean? H Money MOB, Coach Anthony, salute. What's good? What's good, my brother? I hope all is well with you, my guy. Hey, Coach, the link works. All right, Goonie, man, I appreciate you. Bundles are really good. Learn a lot from them. So much info, man. I appreciate you. El Futuro, man. How's your boy doing? How's Aiden doing, bro? Is he boxing? What's going on, man? I haven't seen him in a while, man. I want to catch up with you guys. I answered this a little earlier, bro, but I'm gonna answer you because you my guy. I think that it sucks for everybody involved. But you know, at the end of the day, I think it leaves a good example for people in the future to know not to fuck around. And I don't know if Brian did it. I don't know if he's a victim of circumstance. However, it's a message that needs to happen. It's a message that needs to happen. You feel me? So there should be no tolerance for cheating in boxing. We don't want anybody to get fucking hurt permanently. You know what I'm saying? Due to the fact of a fighter not doing things cleanly. Or not cleanly, but definitely when you're cheating, you should be penalized and you should be punished for it, especially in boxing. But at the same time, if he didn't mean to do it, if it was what he's claiming, I feel bad for him, and I feel bad that Haney had to suffer, getting pummeled on the way he did. Not sure the Austrian had anything to do with it, but now he doesn't look any better by pushing this issue to the level that he did if Ryan didn't do it. But if Ryan did do it, then he has all right? So it's kind of like one of those situations where it just sucks for everybody, because I know Devin don't want to win that way, and I know that Ryan don't want to lose this way. You feel me? And he didn't lose, but you don't want to get your reputation tarnished. Devin didn't want to get his reputation tarnished by getting beat up the way he did, and Ryan don't want to get his reputation tarnished by being a cheater. Both guys suffered in this situation, and if Ryan cheated, he deserves it. And if Ryan didn't cheat, it's unfortunate. However, this leaves a good example for people in the future to know you can't cheat in boxing. So, if anything, these guys are the sacrificial lambs for the future, and hopefully we can clean up the sport, because there's a lot of shit going on in boxing that shouldn't happen. And I work with fighters who I know for a fact they're clean. And, I would hate to see one of those guys have to go up against a guy who's not clean, and he can suffer by getting, seriously hurt. So I think it's just a good example that you can't cheat. So New York Commission did the right thing. And it's unfortunate for everybody involved. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, brother. Jerome Brown, I really like your content. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, bro. We definitely need a conversation, bro. 100%, man. I want to see how he's doing, man. Let's catch up, bro. Let's catch up. Shoot me some messages after this live, and let's just talk a little bit. Let's just catch up, see where everybody's at. I'm opening my gym, so now Aiden can come visit me. Okay, I'm opening in the next month, bro. It'd be nice to have him come down. My gym is going to be in Florence, New Jersey. Florence, New Jersey. I know for some people might have no idea where that's at. but that's not too far from Trenton, Central Jersey. It's 30 minutes from Philadelphia, so it's not a hard location to get to by any means. Um, so yeah, it's gonna be there. I have no idea what you're talking about, champ. Oh, and for people in here, man, who might not have my number, everybody in here right now, man, do me a favor. If you're in here right now, shoot me a text 215-709-5437. Please shoot me a text right now. Shoot me a text right now. Hold on. Shoot me a text right now, ladies and gentlemen, please, man. I need to know that you're actually paying attention. My boy Fortudo just shot me the text. I see you, brother. I see you, man. Don't be shy, man. Just shoot me a text. Be like, yo, what up? What up, coach? Just shoot me the text. I just want y'all to see that I'm really texting y'all, man. Like I'm like, this is me. This ain't a bot. This ain't an assistant. This is me, man. Right here. You feel me? Matter of fact, the next person who has a question, instead of asking it in the chat, shoot it in the text. I'm gonna text you back, Carlos, so you see it's real. I'll just text you, bro. Marik, I see you, bro. I just shot you a text back. So yeah, man, make sure y'all grab the number, man. Shoot me the text 215-709-5437. My man said I got no phone. Damn. I just got your text. That's what's up, bro. All right, so you know you got the number. All right, perfect, bro. A lot of y'all shy, man. There's a bunch of people in here, and y'all not texting me, man. I feel like I don't know what to say. Okay, I ain't gonna text you no weird stuff, bro. I ain't gonna text you no weird stuff, man. That's a fact. You ain't gotta worry about that. I got 5 minutes, y'all. Yeah, I got 5 minutes with you guys, bro. So if you guys got anything else, man, let me know, man. Then I'm gonna go ahead and hang it up. You guys are gonna have to text me, man, if you guys want to get a hold of me. Nah, I'm not in Florida, bro. I'm in New Jersey, man. Jersey, baby. East Coast. Even though I love Florida. Man, Frank Martin, man, it's unfortunate what happened to him, man. I feel like he kind of like fought a little scary, man, in the second half of the fight. And I believe that invited Javante Davis in. He should have been a little bit more authoritative. But it is what it is. You feel me? I thought he looked good the first 3 rounds, but then it's like he kind of just like gave up. like, and just started retreating. And I like Frank, man. I shot him a text and everything. He didn't respond though, so I hope he's all right. Hold on, Gano. I got you. Let me check. Okay, I'm starting to get some people. Gano the G, what's your name, bro? Gano the G, what's your name? Tomac Monroe. All right, so I did say that I was going to answer questions. I did say that I was going to answer questions, man. All right, so Tomac, man, look, my boy Tomac, he even sent he sent the picture so you know it's real of me on my live right now. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna answer your question, bro. Coach, advice in finding a coach and getting into amateur boxing at 21, going on 22, man. That's young, bro. Stop thinking you're old. Find a local boxing gym, bro. Find a local boxing gym that teaches amateur boxing, that has amateur boxers, not teaches amateur boxing, has amateur boxers, bro. You gotta go on Google, you gotta go on Instagram, you gotta look around your area. You know what I mean? And find the gym and join it, bro. You know what I mean? And deal with the coach. That's how simple it is, bro. You gotta do some research, guys. Yeah, guys, this is the era of the internet. You gotta do some research. Start with my courses, bro. I just put 3 links on there. $47. $37. Oh, I didn't put the $37 one. If y'all want the $37, that's my 150 killer combo bundle. $37. The Master Boxing bundle, 90+% off. Start there if you're intimidated to go to the gym and learn the basic fundamentals. If you don't have any experience, start with the beginner boxing bundle for $47. I just put the link in here, bro, and it's also in the description. 3 courses. Build you from the ground up, point 1.0, 2.0, and footwork drills, and my private community for $47. You can't beat it. You can't even find a boxing gym that cheap to do monthly. I just gave you like 10 years of information for $40, $47. If that's not enough, you have to find a coach. Go on Google, go on Instagram, go on TikTok. Like, utilize social media and Google. You'll find something. Ask around. There has to be something. You feel me? That's the best advice I got for you, Tomac. Now, I wish you the best of luck. You got my number, bro. Marik asked me, what's the name of the gym? It's going to be CA Boxing Gym. Coach Anthony Boxing Gym, bro. I'm going with my name. Matter of fact, I should have put my logo. On here. It's going to be Coach Anthony, CA Boxing Gym, bro. Real simple. Coach Anthony Boxing Gym. And the reason why I'm naming it after myself is because, first of all, I want you guys to know it's my gym. Secondly, is I used to have other gyms, man. My other gym was It's On Boxing MMA back in the day. Then we had Champs. And those are cool names or whatnot. Well, Champs is probably cooler. But people used to post pictures in my gym and say, I'm here at Coach Anthony's gym. So it's like, at this point, I'm just going with my name. You know what I mean? So it's going to be CA Boxing Gym. Derek Bailey, I see you, my brother. What up, Coach? I'm going to text you back so you can see I'm looking at your text. Jeremy, what's going on? Yo, J Rose and Jeremy, what's going on, bro? Yo, I'm texting you back. All right, so I'm happy, man. Y'all actually following protocol. Y'all shooting texts, man. You see that, man? You show love, I show love, man. See how easy this is? Simple, bro. Simple. Gano, I don't know what your name was, bro. I didn't get no text though. Derek, I just shouted you out, my guy. Seen Eddie Chambers in some videos, man. Eddie Chambers is damn near in all my videos. Man. It's like 2 videos he might not be in. But yeah, Eddie Chambers is all over, and he's going to be at my gym. He's going to be coaching at my gym. So my gym is going to be lit, man. Eddie Chambers is going to be a big part of the gym. So be ready to see Eddie in person. You're going to have an opportunity to train with Eddie Chambers in person, man. If y'all enjoying the live, if y'all want me to stick around, man, let me know, man. If y'all want me to stick around, let me know. I'm gonna take a short break though, real quick, so y'all don't leave. If y'all decide, if I get enough yeses, I'll stick around a little bit longer, man. I'll be right back. I'm back, yo. I'm back. Short break for your boy, man. Short break. All right. Charlie Rios, man. Charlie from PR Reporting. I got some videos to show me, man. Charlie, what kind of videos, man? I'm gonna text you right now, man. Send them over, bro. I don't know what kind of videos you trying to show me. All right. But listen, if you guys want me to critique, I'm gonna just let this be known right now. Charlie, you can send a video right now. But if y'all want me to critique boxing videos, okay, if you want me to look at your hooks, your uppercuts, your jab, your footwork, you have to invest in my courses and be part of my private community. So, Charlie, if you're sending me that, this is your one opportunity to send it over, and I'll critique it right now. But I am not going to be critiquing videos for people who do not invest into my courses, because way too many people who do invest into my courses need that attention. So, but I will do it for you right now, champ. So send it over, my brother. You know what I mean? I don't want to be too hard on people, but at the same time, y'all got to invest into me the way I invest into y'all, man. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. You feel me? This is just how it is, man. You invest into me, I invest into you, brother. It's that simple. Let's see what y'all got going on, man. I started boxing at home without a coach, and I made a mistake. I'm southpaw, but I'm playing orthodox. I've done this for a long time. What's your advice? I mean, again, you'd be the perfect candidate to join my community for me to see how you're operating as a southpaw. Maybe you're operating really well and it works. You know what I mean? But I always advise people to learn the correct stance the traditional way. I always advise people to do that, but I wouldn't advise you to do it without the guidance of a trainer. So, um, I'd say join a boxing gym, bro. My best advice: join a boxing gym or join my private community. One or the other, whatever feels more comfortable to you. But don't keep training yourself by yourself. You know what I mean? Marco Boxing, what's up, my guy? Make sure y'all follow Marco Boxing, man, on Instagram, man, and YouTube. That boy got some cool content, man. Educates you guys on a lot of stuff, man, like the history of boxing. Been watching your posts, Marco, brother. I hope everything's good with you, man. We're gonna definitely chop it up soon. And that's a fact. You give away too much free game already for years, man. I appreciate you, bro. Listen, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy, bro? I don't mind giving away free game because that's literally how I built my following, right? Like, I have no problem with that. You know what I mean? If you go to my YouTube channel right now, I got shit that I could have sold that I literally gave away for free. So for me, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure to serve the people and give people my knowledge that I've worked and obtained for over 20 years of being involved with the sport of boxing. You see what I'm saying? So it's my pleasure, bro. Don't get it fucked up. I love what I do. I love teaching. I love people who actually want to learn from me. I love when you guys ask questions and I'm able to answer them. You know what I'm saying? I love it. However, you always got to have a limitation and some sort of like what's that called? Boundary. Because then people just start taking advantage. You know what I mean? Like, I've made the mistake of like answering a question, and next thing you know, I'm getting like 100 questions. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, for instance, one time I'll give you a perfect example. That was happening. I had this kid asking me a bunch of questions. I was giving him game. You know what I'm saying? I had some free time. I was giving him game, answering a bunch of questions. And then it finally got to a point where I'm like, all right, enough's enough of the free questions. I'm gonna offer him to get on a virtual call with me because the kid lived in like a different state. He was far. So I say, yo, check it out, man. If you want to get on a call with me, here's the link. Now the link I charge. I'll tell you the price. I charged $147 for the virtual call. In my opinion, very cheap. He can ask me all the fucking questions he wanted for an hour or whatever it was at that time. You know what I mean? I sent him the link. He sent me back and said, yo, are you serious? Is this a money grab? You trying to charge me money for a conversation? He said, fuck that. He said, I'd pay you for you to train me, but I'm not going to pay you for you to talk to me. And I was like, wow. Like when he came at me so aggressive, like his whole personality changed. Now this is the same dude that I answered like 15 questions in his DM, and I didn't know him. I don't know him from a can of paint. He's not a friend. He's not an associate. He's not a friend of a friend. He's nobody. I don't know you. I just opened up your DMs on Instagram and just started giving you information that you couldn't figure out on your own. The moment I sent you a link and charged you $100 and change, I'm a money grabber. So that's when I said, okay, people don't appreciate the value of something when you give it to them. Because when I gave it to him for free, it was like, yeah, give me. But when I charge you, it was a big problem. But that same information that I gave him within those conversations would have took him another year to figure out on his own, which would have been time wasted. And you can make money back, but you can't get time back, baby. And that's what coaches do. We save you fucking years. We save you time. We get you the information when you need the information, not when you have to go through the trials and tribulations like a lot of us did in the 90s and the early 2000s who didn't have access to the internet. You feel what I'm saying? So my whole thing is you always got to have boundaries because people just start taking advantage. But on the same token, I love y'all and I want to give y'all information and I hope that you guys support what I do and invest into my courses. And I'm going to go above and beyond to make sure I give you the world class, the truth, the real information, not the bullshit that looks cute on Instagram for views. I'm going to give you the real information, the shit that's going to help you progress as a boxer in your journey wherever you're at. You feel me? You know, today it was funny because I actually made a post, y'all. I made a post. I put, I don't know if y'all follow me on Instagram. But I put a post today, and this is real talk. I got like 10 people who asked me for boxing tips, and they've never even liked the post. Bro, this is the crazier part. They don't even follow me. Right, so I have like all these people in my DMs because it goes to like a request section. And every so often I'll go to the request section just to see who's requesting me that I don't follow. Question. Everybody likes asking me questions because they know I teach. And I'm cool with that. But then I look at their profile and I click their name. They don't follow me. I'm like, hold on. I screen and I monitor who likes my shit. So I'm like, never seen this name before. Doesn't follow me. But asks me a bunch of fucking questions. Like, y'all, like, what do y'all think this shit is, yo? Like community service? Like, yeah, like you don't even follow me? Like, at least follow me, bro. At least press the follow button. You're not even gonna follow me, and you're gonna ask me for information. I literally got a whole website of every question you've ever asked for less than $300 on a bundle. You feel me? Like, with the video, with the drills, with the pro boxer to demonstrate the drills, with me on the mitts to help him demonstrate the drill. But fuck all that. I also got a YouTube channel with over 1,000 videos. If anybody's in here and you're not subscribed to the channel, if somehow you just flew on here and you don't even press the subscribe button, like, what are we doing, yo? Like, what are we doing? Like, support people you want to learn from. Let me show you something. I'm into internet marketing. Well, not this one. Where's the other one? Well, I don't got my man Gary V's book up here. I don't know where it's at. But I posted when I got Gary V's book. I went ahead and bought these books. Now, these books right here, if anybody who's into internet marketing, man, go get them. But you can actually go watch those videos on his website for free. All right. So, for instance, this dude right here, his name is Alex Hormozy. For anybody who's into internet marketing, you know he's like a fucking legend in this shit right now. He's a young dude. He's spitting a bunch of game. I'm giving y'all some game right now if anybody who's in the business. You can go to his website right now. Everything that's in his book, if you go to his website, you'll fucking get it for free. But this dude was selling a book, a hardcover book. I can go watch the videos for free. I personally don't even like reading. I'd rather watch a video and listen to it. But when he sold the book, I said, I'm going to support this dude. I'm going to buy the book. I'm going to buy all his books. You feel me? And then I got a bunch of books down there for people who I support. I can't show you because I have to pick the camera up. But the shit is free. He got the information for free, but I bought the book. Why? It's called support, y'all. It's called support, man. I've learned from him. How can I not support somebody I learned from? How? Anyway, man, that's my rant for the day. Let's get back to boxing. I watch Gary Vee sometimes. He's good to listen to, man. He's very educational. You know what? I'm going to have merch coming real soon. Let me just get the gym open. But when the gym is open, I'm going to have merch. Even though I've had these Boxing Life shirts. I got some Boxing Life shirts. I might do a giveaway with the shirts, man. A lot of people don't know I used to sell the hashtag boxing like shirts. I got a bunch, but I think they're like random sizes and shit. I might give those away though. I appreciate you, Gabriel, man. Listen, I'm not trying to like give you guys a pity party right now so you guys can tell me you support me or anything like that. I'm just spitting common courtesy knowledge for people to understand how the world works. If people want to get down with what I'm doing, which is learn from me, learn through my experiences, et cetera, you gotta like support. You don't gotta prove it right now in the chat, because when you support, I'm gonna know. You feel what I'm saying? And it's just like anything, bro. Like if I want to get close to somebody who's doing something, I'm gonna support them. That's how they're gonna notice me. I'm not gonna ask them for anything. If my brother drops some merch, I'm buying it. I'm not asking him for a free shirt. When my boy OG Bar Beast, who's in the chat right now, drops his merch, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy his fucking merch. I'm not gonna say, yo, bro, send me over one of those shirts. Yo, OG, man, can you send me over one of those shirts? No, nigga, I'm gonna say, where's the link? Send the fucking link over. I'm gonna buy the shirt. Why? Because my brother. Everybody wants some free shit, man. That's not how life works, y'all. That's not how I didn't get to this level in my life by asking people to give me anything. I took everything. You see what I'm saying? And that's just how it goes. And you don't take by being aggressive. You take by showing love. You take by supporting. And that's how people give it back. You don't take by being like, give me, give me, give me. You take by saying, yo, brother, I support your shit. And then when you start doing your thing, people support your shit. That's just how it works, man. Is the best defense for overhand to dip forward and step inside the pocket, especially the Philly shell. Okay, let me try to envision what you're saying. An overhand right comes at me right now. Yeah, if the overhand right comes at me, I'm dropping. If I'm in the Philly shell, I'm doing one or two things. I'm dropping or I'm rolling under the shot. I'm doing the letter U, right? So if I'm fighting like this, or I might bring that hand up, you know what I mean? If I don't have time to make any other decision. You see what I'm saying? But for the most part, I'm just going to bend the waist. The shot will go over the head, or I'll roll under the shot. You see what I'm saying? For the most part, real simple technique. But you got to see the shot coming, obviously. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I would just dip. I would bend. You could definitely slide inside the pocket for sure. Because when he throws that overhand right, you just drop and then you go right inside. You could definitely do that. Or you could just drop and then turn, you know, just slide out to your right. So a lot of aspiring boxers are broke asses. That's why they want free stuff. Listen, you know what? I get that. But at the same time, man, it's like you gotta know what your priorities are, man. Because it be those same boxers that are broke that you see wearing designer, you see designer, you see them wearing like certain things and stuff like that. And they don't want to invest into something that's going to potentially change their life forever. So, you know, I got money, right? I can go buy a nice car, or I can go buy a fucking rental property. You see what I'm saying? So, like, there's no right or wrong. You want to go get the nice car? Cool. Don't be mad when you don't have some passive income in a couple of years and you don't get an appreciating asset like real estate. In a couple of years, you know, your fucking car depreciates the second you take it off the lot. You drive it for 3 years, you look cool, then the fucking car starts to fucking break down on you, and now you need a new car, but now you ain't make no money in the last 3 years because your businesses ain't doing the way they was before, and now you can't buy another nice car. Now you got to get a piece of shit car. Now you feel like you ain't shit because you ain't fucking keep up with your money. You see what I'm saying? Or you can invest your money, grow it. And we all got choices, bro. We all got choices. So at the end of the day, if you're a young guy and you got a couple of $100 and you can get the new Jordans, or you can invest in some of my courses and you really claim that you really want to be a boxer, or you don't have to get my courses. There's a gym down the street that charges this much money and you could join it, but you choose not to join it. It's all decisions, bro. Now, if you're fucking poor, you know what's crazy? There's PALs out there. You can go to a free fucking program. Not to add that I got a YouTube channel with 1,000 free videos. So it all comes down to investing in yourself, bro. It ain't about the money. It's about, do you really want it, or you just want to talk about it? Do you just want to act like you want it? Do you just want somebody to give you attention? You ask a question so you can get attention, but you ain't going to do shit with the information. Because I got free information for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I got 1,000 plus free videos for y'all. You see what I'm saying? No Days Off November. I went live every day the month of November and answered at least fucking 10,000 questions over the course of 30 days. Like, the free shit is here. We give free shit too. You got PALs. You got, if you don't know what a PAL is, that's a police athletic league. You can go look for one in your area. You got fucking boys clubs and shit that do boxing programs. Like, if you really want to box, bro, you can box for free. If you want a real world-class quality boxing trainer, it might cost you a couple dollars. That's just what it is, bro. Okay, so the Mexican G, exactly. $300 a month. I can give you 16 courses for that price. I can give you the beginner boxing bundle for $47. You'll probably learn more off those 3 courses than you will in that boxing gym for a year if you just watch the shit and applied it. And you could join the private community and upload your videos. Like, or you could just do nothing. And this time in 3 months, when I go live for No Days Off November and whatever else I'm doing, you're gonna be like, hey man, I still ain't joined the gym. I still ain't bought your courses. I still ain't done shit. See what I'm saying? Like, bro, eventually your time gonna be up. You feel me? Like, we don't live forever, bro. We all got an expiration date. Are we gonna wait and wait and wait, or are we gonna make it happen now? You feel me? Like, we gotta make shit happen, bro. Like, either you join the gym for $300 a month, you start studying my YouTube channel, you buy some of my courses, but something's gotta happen if you really want to box, bro. Something's gotta happen. A decision has to get made. A decision has to get made, bro. Hey, coach, what do you think about training at home through online curriculum, like home workouts, bag work, fight concept? Is that just as good as training in an actual gym? You know what, man? I'm gonna be honest. It just depends what actual gym you're at, right? Because, like, I used to have this funny feeling about stuff, right? So when I first started doing online courses in Dallas, I don't know if you're aware, but I do everything you're saying right now. Like, I just promoted it for the last half an hour, but let me answer something to you. It all depends. Because, for instance, I would, at one time, if you would have said, do I think that training at home can be just as good as training online? I would have said, hell no. I mean, I'm sorry. Training at home is just as good as training in a gym. I would have said, hell no. Training in a gym's way better. You got the coach there. You got training partners there. Of course it's better, right? But hold on. Not so quick. Because if you went ahead and went to like CKO, those, boxing gyms that really don't have like any real boxing instructors, and they're just like putting anybody in there teaching the classes, you're better off fucking watching my courses and training at home. You see what I'm saying? So it all comes down to the quality of who you're training with in person and the quality of who you're training with online. If you're training with somebody like myself, Eddie Chambers, we're proven, y'all. Like that's the difference between me and a lot of guys. We're proven to teach. Eddie has 49 professional fights and fought for the world title. I've worked in 11 world championship fights. Just world championship fights. We're not talking about the hundreds of amateur corners I done trained, coach guys at all ages from 8 years old to fucking the Olympic trials, which I got the Olympic trial certificate right fucking there. Okay? We're not talking about that shit. We're not talking about the thousands of people that I've trained over the years from owning a gym for over a decade. We're not talking about the thousands of people I've trained online. I've had 3,000 plus students come through my online programs. You see what I'm saying? So the 291,000 subscribers on YouTube, the 120,000 followers on Instagram that are all organic, real, never paid for a follower. This is all real. This is my resume. So this is a little bit different than going to like your local boxing club with a coach who fucking never even fucking boxed before or trained under a real coach. Now, if you do happen to be lucky enough to find a quality coach who produces champions, amateurs, fighters, and when I say champions, I don't mean world champions, I mean amateurs who win championships and stuff like that. You feel me? And has a resume, then by all means, man, take your ass to the boxing gym, because at least at the boxing gym, you're going to be around a group of people who are headed toward the same place. And a lot of the times, it's the atmosphere that produces the fighter more so than just the coach. Like a coach can give you information, but a lot of the times it's your training partners and the people that you see, and you pay attention to your training partner's dedication and his regimen and how he listens to his coach. So now you want to listen to the coach the way he does because you see the success he's having. So now you start to pay attention and listen to the fucking coach, and you see that he goes that extra round when you usually quit that extra round. When you're training at home, you might quit and there's nobody there yelling at you saying, yo, bro, push. You feel me? So they both got their benefits. So my answer to you is it just depends on who your in-person coach is and who your online coach is, right? I always tell people this: get my stuff as a supplementation, as extra education. You feel me? Go find the best boxing gym you can find, and then get my stuff, watch my stuff, and learn from that. As like, okay, when you can't get the attention from the coach that you want, you can't get the information that you're looking for, or maybe your coach fights in a manner that's not the way I teach. You know, I like to teach slick shit. I like to teach technical shit. Some coaches might be more head forward, let your hands go to the body, all that shit. Which, don't get me wrong, I make my guys work. Don't get it twisted. Like, I have my guys come at you and dog you out just like a Mexican would from Cali. Like, don't get it twisted. But that's not the point. The point is I'm more known for teaching a slicker style. Now, maybe you might want some of that shit that I offer. Then you can watch my stuff, because you know you might be too far to come to my gym. I mean, I'm opening a gym in New Jersey, but you might live in California. You might live in the United Kingdom. You might live in Australia. I got people from all over the world who has purchased my stuff. So it's a lot cheaper to just grab my shit online, watch it on your free time, than to fly across the fucking state or the country or the fucking globe to get a personal training session. You see what I'm saying? So it makes it more convenient for you to just say, I'll just pay the fucking $47 or the Master Boxing Bundle, get all 16 courses, watch it at my convenience whenever I want, when I'm ready to upload, join the community, upload a video in the community. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it just makes life easier, and it's fucking nothing when you do the math on what you're spending. So, yeah. Do I think that doing shit at home is beneficial? Yes. And do I think going to a gym is beneficial? Yes. They're both perfect. If you can get the best of both worlds, that's the true secret sauce. No problem, Dallas, man. No problem. Yes, sir. My website is CoachAnthonyBoxing.com. So listen, for you guys out there who's been watching this, man, I got a few options for you guys right now. I got the beginner boxing bundle. If that's something you guys are interested, I could drop this link, the complete beginner boxing bundle. I could go ahead and put that in the chat. $47. Build you from the ground up 1.0. Build you from the ground up 2.0. Footwork drills and my private community for $47, y'all. $47, okay? Right now, if you're interested in that, say beginner bundle, and I'll drop the link. Okay, I don't want to keep flooding this shit with the links. I'll probably do it at the end anyway, but I'm just letting y'all know, right? Then I got the defensive wizard for $67. The reason why it costs more is because I'm giving you the Philly shell system, man. That's like one of my favorite courses that I put out. We got defensive principles 101. You get both of those. Oh, for the record, I forgot the ebook. Okay, it comes with an ebook. So does the beginner bundle. Comes with the ebook. This also comes with the ebook. And this also gives you access to the private community. So if you wanted to start with the defensive wizard, these all get you in the community. If you know what I'm saying, whatever. You feel me? Then I got, oh shit, how the hell did that come up like that? I've never done that before. That's crazy. That looks cool though. I didn't mean to do that. All right. Then we got the 150 killer combo bundle, which gives you 50 combinations to the head. That's a separate course. 50 combinations to the body, separate course. 50 head body combinations, 3 courses that teach you different ways to mix up your combinations. $37. You're paying like $11 a course or some weird shit. I don't even know. 37 divided by 3. Okay, $37. You feel me? Like when I say these prices, I'm kind of getting mad at myself because I used to sell these shits for $300 each. And if you go to the website, that's the price you're gonna see. Honestly, that these bundles are separate links. And then we got the Master Boxing bundle. All 16 of my courses for 90% off. Let me show you what that looks like real quick. Hold on. Here we go. All right, we in the website, right? Let me go ahead and hide this. All right, so this is the website. You see Raymond Ford. Okay. And these are the courses. But let's just say we go here. Actually, I got to change that because I'm not even doing this right here right now. That's got to go. So these are the courses, man. When you sign in, see, like right now, it's got me like I'm my own client. I just bought all the courses. When you buy all the courses, this is how it looks. So this is when you get the master bundle. Let's say you bought only the 47, then you're only gonna get these 3. Right? These are the 3 you're gonna get. All right. But if you get the defensive wizard, you're gonna get this one, and you're gonna get the Philly shell. Right? But if you get the master bundle, you get them all. And from here, obviously, like if I click on this, you're going to just have a bunch of videos teaching you the shit. Okay. How to set traps and counter punch. This one's fire. A lot of shit. You're going to learn this. As you can see, like, look at all the videos, man, in these courses, bro. Like, that's just one course. You feel me? Angles. This does all the videos. So these are just all separate courses. Whatever you're in the mood to focus on, how to box on the inside. Again, for my people who want to work on the inside. So the list goes on, y'all. Giving this shit away right now. Super cheap. All right. We're opening the gym real soon. So right now I'm basically doing a blowout sale on my courses. Might just get rid of the courses altogether, to be honest. $47 a great deal for all that content. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Highly recommend the online courses. They work. Thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate that, man. These are people who've been rocking with me from the beginning, man. I appreciate that, man. So yeah, Anthony Wall, man, CoachAnthonyBoxing.com. But I suggest that you guys go to the link description at the end of this video, because I put all the links on there so you guys can save a bunch of money. Coach the Truth by now. I appreciate that. So yeah, man, that's basically it for today, man. I mean, listen, I had a lot of fun with y'all today, man. Listen, y'all got my number right, 215-709-5437. When I end this live stream, you can go to my description and all the links to all the courses will be there. All right, and you guys can click whichever one you want. Beginner boxing bundle, the 150 combos, defensive wizard, the master boxing. It don't really matter. You know what I mean? Whatever you guys are in the mood for. You know what I'm saying? And you guys could definitely learn a lot. I want to thank everybody in here for the love and support. And I'm going to try to get on here more often, man. Make sure you guys text me, stay in the loop, man. Y'all stay blessed, man. Peace.